The giant who threw tantrums. At the foot of Thistle Mountain lay a village. In the village lived a little boy who liked to go walking. One Saturday afternoon he was walking in the woods when he was startled by a terrible noise. He scrambled quickly behind a bush. Before long, a huge giant came stamping down the path. He looked upset.
Pollywhopper whippersnack,
the giant bellowed. He banged his head against the tree until the leaves shook off.
Oh.
Pollywhopper whippersnack,
the giant roared, yanking up the tree. He whirled it around, and knocked down 27 other trees. Muttering to himself, he stalked up the path toward the top of Thistle Mountain. The little boy hurried home.
I just saw a giant throwing a tantrum. There's no such thing as a giant. He knocked down 27 trees.
Must have been a tornado. It happens around here all the time.
The next Saturday afternoon, the little boy again went walking. Before long, he heard a horrible noise. Quick as lightning, he slipped behind a tree. Soon that same giant came storming down the path. He still looked upset.
Pollywhopper whippersnack,
He yelled. Throwing himself down, he pounded the ground with both fists. Boulders bounced like hailstones. Scowling, the giant puckered his lips into an O. Grabbing his left foot with both hands, the giant hopped his right foot up the path toward the top of Thistle Mountain, and the little boy hurried home.
That giant said it again. He threw such a tantrum that the ground trembled.
Must have been an earthquake. Happens around here sometimes.
He's funny.
The next Saturday afternoon, the little boy again went walking. Before long, he heard a frightening noise. He dropped down behind a rock. Soon the giant came fuming down the path. When he reached the little boy's rock, he puckered his lips into an O.
I never get it right.
The giant held his breath until his face turned blue and his eyes rolled up.
Pollywhopper whippersnack.
Then he lumbered up the path towards the top of Thistle Mountain. This time the little boy followed him. Up and up and up he climbed to the very top of Thistle Mountain. There he discovered a huge cave. A surprising sound was coming from it.
I never get it right. Every time I try something that was wrong, all I want to do is whistle.
The little boy had just learned how to whistle, so he knew it could be really hard. He stepped inside the cave. The giant looked surprised.
How did you get up here? I know what you're doing wrong. What? You have to stop throwing tantrums. Okay, I promise. I always pucker my lips. And low. Low, low. Did you hear that? I did it! I did it! Let's dance.
Taking the little boy's hand, he danced in a circle.
You're a good friend. Thank you. Perhaps sometime we can whistle together. But I must go. It's time for dinner. Okay.
The giant stood before his cave and waved goodbye.
We never had earthquakes.
Not yet. The little boy seldom saw the giant after that, but the giant kept his promise about not throwing any more tantrums.
We never have earthquakes.
We haven't had a tornado in ages.
Now and then they hear a long, low whistle somewhere in the distance.
Must be a train. No.
But the little boy knew his friend the giant was walking up the path towards the top of Thistle Mountain and whistling. If I can have my little boy and my giant and my weatherman and my mayor and my police chief step forward to the front, and have you guys take a bow because you were speaking parts, and let's everybody give you a hand. If I can have my boulders, guys step on off to the side. Boulders, come on up to the front. My boulder bouncers, step up to the front. Go ahead and take a bow. My two special trees, Isaiah and Stephen, come on up to the front. My tree that had the leaves fall off,